children, and welcome to the new video in which we are going to cover lesson number 3, which is order of operations. There are 4 operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, and we will look at the question which involves all these operations. So in first example, or let's say in first question, we have Kate and Sam. They both have solved the same question, but they both have a different answer. So we have to identify which answer is correct. The one which is given by Kate or the one which is given by the Sam. The answer of Kate is correct because she has followed the rule which says that whenever there is only addition and subtraction, we have to solve from left to right. So first we are going to subtract 8 from 24 and the resultant is going to be added with 2. So when we subtract 8 from 24, we have 16, in which we add 2 and the answer is 18. So the Kate is correct. Question number 2, we have to find the value of 48 divided by 4 multiplied by 2. Whenever multiplication and division are involved, we work from left to right. So first we divide 48 by 4 and then we multiply the resultant with 2. So the answer of 48 divided by 4 is 12 and 12 is going to multiply by 2 and the answer is 24. We always have to find the order of operation to find the correct values. In question number 3, we have to find the values of different parts. In part A, we have 15 minus 9 plus 7. This question only involves addition and subtraction. So we are going to solve from left to right. And first we subtract 9 from 15. And our answer becomes 6. And then we add this 6 with 7. And the answer is 13. Similarly, for part B, we have 46 minus 28 plus 12 minus 10. By solving from left to right, we have 46 minus 28, which is equivalent to 18. Then we are going to add 12 in it, which becomes 30. And then in the last stage, we are going to subtract 10 from 30. So we have a 20 as an answer. For part C, we have to divide 42 by 7 and then multiply it by 2. Again, by solving from left to right, we first divide 42 by 7 and our answer is 6, which is further going to multiply by 2 and the answer is 12. For part D, we have 64 divided by 8 multiplied by 4 divided by 2. So let's start solving it from left, and first we are going to divide 64 by 8, which results in 8, and this 8 is going to multiply by 4, which results in 32, and 32 is going to be divided by 2, which results in 16, which is our final answer. In question number 4, we have to find the value of 32 minus 6 multiplied by 3. Here we have another rule which says we work on multiplication and division before addition and subtraction. So first we are going to multiply 6 and 3 and then we are going to subtract the answer from 32. 6 into 3 is 18. So we have an expression 32 minus 18, which is 14. Now in question 5, we have to find the value of 60 divided by bracket open 3 plus 2 bracket close. This is a rule number 4, which says that whenever there is a bracket, we have to solve the expression in the bracket first. So we have 3 plus 2 in the bracket, which is 5. So the resulting expression is 60 divided by 5. After dividing 60 by 5, we have 12 as an answer. Now in question 6, we have to find the value of 8 plus 2 multiplied by 6 minus 4 into 5, which are in bracket. So by the rules, first we are going to solve the bracket, which is 4 multiplied by 5 and is equivalent to 20. So now we have an expression 8 plus 2 multiplied by 6 minus 20. In this type of situation, we first solve multiplication and division as per our rule number 3. So here we are going to first multiply 2 and 6, which results in 12. So now we have an expression 8 plus 12 minus 20. Now we can solve this question from left to right, and by adding 8 into 12 we have 20. Now this 20 is going to be subtracted from 20. So we have an answer 0. Question number 7 is a word problem which says 1869 red apples and 1651 green apples were collected from an orchard. Apples were packed equally into some boxes. There were 22 apples in a box, and each box was then sold for $13. How much was collected from sale of the boxes of apples? So first of all, we have to add the apples, red apples and the green apples. So our first expression is 1869 plus 1651. Now we have to find the amount of sale, for which we have to divide this total number of apples by 22, because we have a price of each box. So we have to find out the number of boxes, and by dividing total number of apples by 22, we can find the number of boxes, as there are 22 apples in each box. And finally, we will multiply that number by 13, which gives us the total sales amount, which is $2080. So $2080 was collected from the sales of all the boxes of apples. Now in question number 8, we have to find out the value of different parts. In part A, we have 28 divided by 4 plus 3. According to our rule, we solve multiplication and division first. So first we are going to divide 28 by 4, which is 7, and then the 7 is going to be added in 3, and the answer is 10. For part B, we have 56 plus 4 multiplied by 9 divided by 3. Again, according to our rule, multiplication and divisions are going to solve first. So from left to right, we first solve 4 multiplied by 9, which is 36, and then we divide this 36 by 3, which is 12, and then finally from left to right, we have 56 plus 12, which is 68. For part C, we have 20 minus 6 divided by 3 multiplied by 2 plus 5. As per rule, we solve multiplication and division first. So from left to right, for the multiplication and division, we first divide 6 by 3, which results in 2, and then this 2 is going to be multiplied by 2 in the next step. which results in 4. Now we have an expression 20 minus 4 plus 5, which is equals to 21 if we solve it from left to right. For part D, we have 8 multiplied by bracket 10 minus 6 bracket close plus bracket open 15 divided by 5 bracket close. According to our rule, first the expression within the bracket are going to solve, and the first expression in the bracket is 10 minus 6, so the answer is 4, and the second expression in the bracket is 15 divided by 5, so the answer is 3. Now we have an expression 8 multiplied by 4 plus 3. Now according to rule again, 4 and 8 are going to multiply first, and then the resultant is going to be added in 3. So 8 into 4 is 32 plus 3. The result is 35. For part E, we have bracket open 32 minus 23 bracket close multiplied by 4. 32 minus 23 is 9. This answer is going to multiply with 4, and the resultant is 36. Why we do this? Because we solve the expression in the bracket first. For part F, we have 72 divided by bracket open 3 multiplied by 4 bracket close plus 16. 3 multiplied by 4 is 12. Because they are in brackets, so we are going to solve them first, and then by solving according to our rule, we are first going to divide 72 by 12, which results in 6, and then we add 6 in 16, and the resultant is 22. Now this is an activity time, so here is an interesting activity for you kids, in which you have to fill the blank numbers or the blank areas with the numbers that are smaller than 100. And how you are going to solve? The expression is 100 plus bracket open. There are going to be two numbers which are going to be multiplied with each other, bracket close, and then minus, and again there will be some number. So first you are going to solve the expression within the bracket, and then when you get the expression, solve it with the rules. Try it and have fun. Before starting our practice questions, let's revise our rules. It says that whenever there is an addition and subtraction, we solve from left to right. Rule number 2 says whenever there is multiplication and division, we again solve from left to right. Rule number 3 says whenever there are multiplication, division, and addition and subtraction, we first solve multiplication and division from left to right, and then the rest of the expression. The last rule says that if there is a bracket in an expression, then we first solve the bracket and then solve the rest of the question according to our rules. So for part A, we have 57 plus 16 minus 5 plus 14. This is a simple addition and subtraction question. So solving from left to right, we have 73 minus 5 plus 14. Now 5 is going to be subtracted from 73. And 73 is the resultant of 57 plus 16. And after subtracting 5 from 73, we have 68, which is going to be added in 14, and the resultant is 82. In part B, we have 11 multiplied by 8 divided by 4 multiplied by 3. This is a question involves only multiplication and division. So first, 11 is going to multiply by 8, which results in 88, and this 88 is going to be divided by 4, which results in 22, and this 22 is going to be multiplied by 3, which results in 66, and this is our final answer. For part C, we have 35 minus 15 multiplied by 2. This is a question in which we have multiplication and subtraction. So first we solve multiplication and multiply 15 by 2, which results in 30. Now we have 35 minus 30, which is 5. Now in part D, we have 64 minus 40 divided by 8 plus 22. Here, first we solve 40 divided by 8, which results in 5. So now we have 64 minus 5 plus 22. Now we are going to subtract 5 from 64. So we have 59, and this 59 is going to be added in 22 as we have solved it from left to right. So finally we have 81. Now in part E, we have 17 plus bracket open 31 minus 18 bracket close. First we are going to solve the expression within bracket. So we have 13 as 31 minus 18 is 13. Now we have 17 plus 13, which is 30, and this is our answer. For part F, we have 100 minus 4 multiplied by bracket open 85 divided by 5 bracket close. First, the expression in the bracket is going to be solved, and it results in, when we divide 85 by 5, we have 17. So we have an expression 100 minus 4 multiplied by 17. Again, 4 multiplied by 17 is going to solve first according to our rule. So here we have 68. Now we are going to solve 100 minus 68, which results in 32. This is the last question of the video, and this is a word problem which says the admission fee to a space museum for adults and children is $32 for an adult and $20 for a child, and a family pass is of $75, which includes 2 children and 2 adults. Mr. Tan wants to bring his wife and 2 children to the museum. How much money will he save if he buys the family pass? In order to find out the answer, we first need to know that how much money is going to be spent if we buy 4 tickets, which are 2 for adults and 2 for children. Then we will calculate the difference between the amount that he spent in first case and the other case, which is the buying of the family pass. In order to find out the amount which he spent, we have 2 methods. Either we add 32 into 32 and then the resultant in 20, and then again the resultant in 20. And the other method is that we multiply 32 by 2 as there are 2 adults, and then add the amount in the multiplied amount, which is 20 into 2 as there are 2 children. But the answer will be the same in both the situations, which is 104, and at the end we have to find out the difference in order to know the amount which Mr. Tan saves in case he will buy a family pass. If he buys the individual tickets for 2 adults and children, he is going to spend $104, and if he buy the family pass, he is going to spend $75. So if he buy the family pass, he is going to save $29, which is a much feasible option. Thank you for watching this video. Hope this video helps you to understand the operations better. Please do like and subscribe my channel. Keep watching and keep practicing maths. Bye bye.